morning, peeps. We're going to start off our day with a rolling ramble. I had too much commotion going on at home. Had company in the kitchen, and they were loud. And not that it was like an angry loud. It was laughing and carrying on, but it was just like every other word is the F word. And I'm like, that doesn't sound very good. It's like, can you guys be quiet a little bit? And they'll be a little quiet, and then the next thing you know, the voices start to raise. Like I said, not in anger, it's just like hyperness. You know, oh, I was down here and that F did this F, and it's like, oh my gosh. So I thought, now wait and do a rolling ramble. That way you guys didn't have to hear potty mouth in the background. Alrighty. I am, normally supposed to be off on Thursdays, but I've got the last little bit of my recertification training for my delegated nursing. You have to keep up so many hours. So I have my last few hours to get done today. And of course, there's always trainings that come up through the year, but those are more company required. These hours are state required. The state requires you to keep so many hours for your delegated nursing license. And you don't get those hours in, you lose your license. And can't be doing that. So, got to go finish up today. And also, the state offered, and I'm going to take advantage of it. They offered, if you take 60 additional hours, that they will pay your company. So the raise isn't coming through the company. The raise is coming from the state. They will pay you $1 extra an hour on what you already get paid. So you got to take 60 hours though a year, and they're free. The state offers the classes like it's certain cities throughout the state. So I would have to go up to Heath, Ohio to take it, and it's about an hour away from my house. So I'd have to drive an hour, and I have to take 60 hours of training, and they offer them in, each class is 3 hours, and they'll do 2 a day. So it'll be pretty much 10 days, and you have to go on your day off. You're not allowed to go. Of course, not necessary day off, but you can't go while you're supposed to be working. So like these trainings that I'm taking today, I can go while I'm scheduled for work. I can go to these trainings, but you can't for these additional hours. You have to make sure that they don't overlap any work hours that you're supposed to be using. But 60 hours that are free, because the state's paying for the classes, and once you get your 60 hours in, they're going to give you $1 an hour raise. So it's like, it's worth it to me. Yeah, I have to give up 10 days off a year, and you have to do it every year. It's not something that you can let lapse, just like your recertification hours. You have to take them every year. So I think I'm going to do it. All I do on my days off, especially through the winter time, is sit around and read. So I can go out there, and if me and somebody else get ourselves on the same type of schedule, we can ride together and just, give me a little bit more socialization type deal. So, yep, it's worth it, especially since the classes are free. It's not something that I'm going to have to pay for. Now, it'd be different if I had to pay for the classes, and then you look at the time it's taken away that I'm not getting paid. I mean, 60 hours to go for what I consider a work-related event and not get paid for 60 hours. And then if I had to pay for it on top of it, of course it wouldn't pay for itself. $1 more on an hour, it wouldn't pay for itself. But since it's all free and it's just me putting in the time, that's worth it to me. Especially, I don't know how much new stuff you'll be learning, or if it ends up being like my research. It's like the same information every year, and nothing hardly ever changes. It's pretty much the same information every year. So that might get a little mind-numbing after time, but I'm going to take $1 an hour raise to take some free classes. Hopefully learn something new, something interesting. At least get to know some new people. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to get off here, and I will talk to you in a bit. Don't know what I'm going to be getting into. other than training. Don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. Talk to you later. Well, good evening, peeps. It is 10:30 at night. I came home from my training, got home about, I think it was 5 o'clock, and thought I was going to lay down and take a little bitty nap. Yeah. I slept. So I didn't do anything today. I went to my training and come home and napped the rest of the day away. I was tired. It's like I've been so busy here lately. I think it's all just sort of catching up to me. But I owe you a random fact. This one has just recently happened to me. Well, it was a year ago, but that's recent, I guess, when you're in your 40s. I dropped a can of baked beans on my big toe on my left foot, and when it hit across the toenail, that whole area sort of cracked. Well, it turned black and fell off. I just assumed it would grow back out. But I can grow a toenail, but it's not connected to the foot past that point. So I have to keep it painted, or you can tell that it's just a whole white, and it grows random now, so I have to shape it to make it look like a toenail. So I just think it's funny. I'm a little self-conscious about it, where I wear slippers. Oh, I'm so tired. Sandals if it's not painted, because you can tell it's just this big white. You can tell it's not connected to anything when it's not painted. But it still grows out, and I'm able to shape it. And every now and then, if it gets where it's wiggling too much, I'll super glue it down with fake, the nail glue, fake nail glue. So anyway, I couldn't come up with anything else, so I was like, okay, I got it. I'll talk about my toenail. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go brush my teeth, and then I'm going to go back to bed. So, have you ever gotten so tired that you almost feel drunk? That's how I feel. I got up to go to the bathroom and realized the time, and I was like, oh my gosh. You'd think I'd feel rested, but I don't. I'm still tired. So, yeah, my husband should be home from work here in just a few minutes. So once he comes in, I'm going to kiss him goodnight, and then I'm going back to bed, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Blessings.